Hey everyone, Ryuwolves here. I figured I'd be making a YouTube video for Fortnite and Save the World, and I decided that it's been quite a while since I've actually been making any videos. I actually have so many clips and so many things on between my other PS4 account and this PS4 account, also PC game style. I actually mostly play on the PC, but I use, of course, the controller, and I prefer to use. It's a lot more easier for me. I'm currently on the PS4 right now, mainly because I've been having a lot of issues with connectivity issues with the connected to the PC. I just move the controllers one way, and the cord just wiggles, and that stops my character, and then makes me have to play mouse and keyboard, and then I have to like get the connection back. So without any further ado, I'm not going to mess with any of that. But I thought today what I would do is I would get on here and show everybody how to properly do proper build styles for certain maps. We're going to start out in the very beginning with something very, very basic. I've come up with a lot of unique designs and a lot of different build type styles for a lot of different maps. And I think the first one we'll do is we'll swing down here. We'll do a very basic design for a very easy retrieve the data mission. So we're just gonna, I'll just swing over here. I'm gonna make this a private game so that we have nobody in here to disturb us. We'll have plenty of time to get our builds done. So let's go ahead and just hop in here to a retrieve the data suburbs Stonewood. And I'm going to show you guys different build styles that you guys can use. And utterly, they have like a lot of promise. They do a lot for the game. So first of all, we're going to get in. Before we get in here, I'll just explain. You guys want to make sure that whenever missions that you guys are playing on, to make sure that you guys have the proper heroes. You guys either can go to your commands to find that, or when you get into the map area, just click the edit. It'll pop up, it'll tell you what kind of character you're using, a hero loadout. You guys will have different support teams depending on how many support team slots you have. You can have up to 5 at once. However, you must have you must be playing throughout the entire quest line to unlock enough of these. Each of the support team members will grant you special perks that all goes towards your main hero commander. So let's go in here and I'll show you guys exactly some proper builds just for this mission, and we'll just go from there. And by the way, guys, if you guys are interested in ever checking out any of my channels, I actually have my own domain channel. There'll be a link in the description down below the YouTube stream. You can click on it. It's called Ryuwolves.tv. So if you just type in Ryuwolves my name.tv, it'll take you guys directly to my domain channel. It's got everything from my YouTube channels. It's got everything from my clips. It's got everything from my social media sites. It's got everything from my YouTube. It's got almost everything. It's got everything from my merchandise, everything that basically I've created. It's part of the Streamlabs, but Streamlabs has a way that you can have your own domains and stuff, so I use that for all my streaming platform and everything. So if you guys are ever interested, you guys can go and check out that. You can also follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Ryuwolves, which is the name I currently go by. Okay, so let's go ahead.
You'll take damage when you're in the storm.
When you first get in here, guys, you're going to notice that everybody's going to talk, and then you're going to look up to the sky, and you'll see a little blue type of thing up there in the sky. It's a care package. So you want to just run on over here to where this thing is located. And then when you run over here, you'll notice that the little storm will start to close in on you. You have about 20 minutes to beat this. Now, you don't really have 20 minutes to, well, technically you have 20 minutes, but we're going to go ahead and knock this down.
Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt
and then the best way to do this, just knock down some of the resources, guys, around you. But once you guys knock down all these little in-between resources, get some of these trees, rocks, whatever you have around you out of the way to make it easier for yourself. Now, because we're on a very basic beginning level and everything's super easy, I'm just going to start out with a very basic build. For this, we're basically taking on level 5 husks, so we really don't need to put down anything heavy in resources. So just take the time and just put up some wood if you're just a beginner. This will save you guys a boatload of time. You really don't need much more than this. I'm just going to put down a very small basic design that I created. I've told everybody online, anybody that I ever game with, this is the best design in the game. Mainly because once I build this design, you'll see right away just how flawless this design is. So what you want to do is you want to build these only these flaps, these little flaps, I guess you want to call them. You can call them flaps. You can call them whatever you want. But just build exactly like this, guys. So you'll take these, I guess I'll just call them flats. Take the flats in these areas exactly the way I built it, and make sure they're all facing exactly the same direction. Don't turn them, don't have them looking this way and then one having that way, and another one going this way and another one going that way. Make sure they all look exactly like this. This is a very, very simple build. It takes no time whatsoever to build this. Leave these alone. Just completely leave those alone. Just add a couple walls like this to the sides. And when you add everything like this, you're going to see how it looks. So now we have these cornerstones. These cornerstones prevent any of the zombies or husks from coming in at the angles. We want them to come in straight away into the middle, which is what we want. Now we'll just put a couple of these right here. We want to add this in exactly like this. By doing this, they now have one only good entrance. You can actually place a trap right here, a trap against that, and then just keep the walkways like this. Now, this is a very basic design. I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade all these. When you get to a higher level, you guys will be able to upgrade these walls and make them higher, which is usually level 2. The further into the storyline that you guys get, you'll start to notice that you can upgrade everything to level 3, which is actually the max that you can upgrade it to. But it burns up a lot of resources. Every single time you play something, it's going to cost like 10. And then once you go to upgrade it for your sand time, it's going to cost you 20. And then when you go for the final upgrade, it's going to be 30. So it's you could spend quite a lot. Sometimes you can go through a whole 1,000 of this just by doing what I just did. So as you can see, guys, I am putting down my top layer. Some of you guys probably won't be able to do that your first time going around. So I'm just going to get all this to the max. And then really, guys, this is it. There we go. We have everything done. Everything's maxed out. Everything looks just right. Now, if you're a base commander just like myself, you probably won't need really anything else. I'm assuming I'm not going to need much for this. Normally, I would show you guys all the traps and everything you're going to put down, but I'm going to make another video based on that at a later time. Next, you guys just need to come up here. You guys just need to shoot that thing down. When that drops, that's going to signify that the game started. So what you want to do is you just want to take your base, make sure you have a constructor, put your base down right in the center. I'm just going to go ahead and cover this with wood. And then all you guys want to do is just make sure you're protecting it. And then that's it. This is basically finished. Your base is automatically going to heal the structures on the walls. Everything that's going on right now. So like, for example, I'm just going to go over here, get away from my base, let the husks attack it. Now, normally you'd want to probably protect your base, but on level 5, you really don't need to worry about anything. If you look over here, guys, the retrieve the data is going to have to get total files 1 of 16. The objective is to get all the files filled without losing any. If they ever hit your base or hit the thing inside, then it will activate and it will say that you missed a file, which you don't want that to happen. Normally, I would say if you're down there, you'd want to protect that by shooting them and everything. That's normally technically what you want to do. And then you just want to protect that all the way to the limit. Now, what I'm here to show you guys today is really about the build design. Why I built this design and the way it's built. Right now, I built it in a specific, particular way because this is one of the best designs in the game for retrieve the data missions. It's flawless. It has a really superb build style setup. It will stop just about every husk element in the game with this one design. It's completely, in my book, flawless. And you really don't have to do anything. Like, really, I'm shooting these guys because I just want to get them out of the way. But other than that, you really don't have to protect this. If you're a beginner and you just started out, if you want to build your design just like this, just make sure you have base pile. If you don't have base pile, you will need to protect your home base. Excuse me, when I say home base, I mean that you have to protect, retrieve the data. Because what Kyle's doing right now is, while his base is placed, it's automatically healing the structure. So if I go ahead and I look at this, it says right now that I'm getting a port of increased base connectivity range by 3. My base also has an active supercharge traps, which means that 8.5%, which literally I need to make sure all, well, you know, I'm not going to explain all that. It'll be too much without looking it up, or without showing you guys when we get back to the main page. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit when we get back. So yeah, as you guys can see, they're clearly trying to break that down. And as you guys can see, this is being rebuilt without my help. I don't have to do anything. As you guys can see, they're damaging it, which is alright. They can damage it. But as you can tell, it's auto-repairing itself. By the time these guys do enough damage, we're already going to be on our way. I mean, look, it's already, you know, he's being killed. Every 10 seconds, guys, my structures are healing itself right now. See, I can automatically hit that, and it's done. Hit that, and it's built. The time it's taken them, it's already total files of 6 out of 16. And these guys haven't even done enough damage to my structures yet. So, just to save you guys time, I would not worry about putting down traps, wasting materials. You guys could do that if you really want to. I just don't recommend it because in the very early stages, if you guys can just do something like this, as simple as this, don't worry so much about how to put down all these traps, because all you're doing is wasting resources. You're wasting the time it would take to make all this, and especially on a round like this, how basic simple it is, it would be kind of silly to waste a lot of resources. Like, I didn't need to put down all the wood I did. It's really just not needed. Again, when you are using a controller, hit your up button, like on my controller, so I would hit the up button, pops up the page, scroll over to loadout. Right now my base has attached structures to do 60 armor, plus extends 4 segments for placement. I also have a support team on there. My support team are the other heroes that you add to your main commander, and they all give off their own bonuses. Those bonuses are set up before you enter the match, and you can just set them up either way. I mean, like right now, if I come over here and I protect this just a little bit, it saves the build, and again, super easy. I'll show you guys a little bit more how to put down these traps when we get to a higher mission. This way I don't have to really waste all my resources right now. But this is just this first video is me just showing you guys how to set up this first ever design. If you're new to this game and you don't know much about building, you don't know much about how to set up a good design, if you're just one of those players that just run around, throw down structures, you think you need to have tons and tons of structures, then this design will be, I mean, useful for everybody, because this is such a very, very simple design. There's really no flaw to it, and if you guys don't know what I mean by a flaw, there's no flaw to it. I'll demonstrate that. One, when you get to higher levels, you're going to have a lot higher husks. You're going to have husks. The husks power levels right now are 5. You can tell by looking up at their health bar. It says 5 by the lightning. That tells you exactly what their power level is. Now, the reason for these, the flats to be turned like this, the reason why I have that design these up and not flat like these, very good question. For when we get to a higher round, these husks like to come in a single file. Now, as you can see, when the husks come in, they're going to walk like this. They're going to walk at an angle. One, that's good, because when they walk in, they either go this way, and usually there's a trap right here, 2 traps here, and usually these traps are going to dominate. Now, if they walk in like they're supposed to, in a straight line like this, it's really good design because all they can hit is this, meaning only 1 or 2 can actually hit this. The only way that they're going to be able to hit this side is if they go around this, but by doing so they walk into the traps, and they're going to die instantly once they do that. So most of the time, if not all the time, when they attack, they're going to single file right into this line. Now normally when you play a harder mission, guys, you're going to notice that there's a lot of husks coming at once, and what's so good about that is that it's going to bottleneck them into a 1v1. So really all they're going to have is 2 men columns running into this. They're going to try to get in maybe 2 or 3 at a time. The problem is by the time they get in here, there's going to be a trap there, a trap there. This one trap that you guys are going to use at a later time will be a wall launcher, and then above is whatever you guys want to use as your ceiling trap. And then really guys, from there, it's just so easy. When they start walking in this, they're going to die instantly. And there's no reason to put any traps out here, anything on the outer walls. There's no reason to place a lot of traps out here, because all you're really doing is delaying, you're not delaying, you're just wasting resources. I've always come across the theory of that trap tunnels are good, but sometimes they're also very useless. Because when you are doing trap tunnels, sometimes you have canister bomber husks that will come in, and canister bomber husks, once again, if you don't know what a husk is a zombie. A canister bomber just comes in and blows up structures, smashes. They run down walls and they break down structures, so you can also lose all the resources that you just placed. I've always come under the thought process that it's better to put all your traps right up here against your defense than to have it all out there. I will explain all that a little bit further on when we do another one of these at a higher level. Thanks for watching, guys. This is exactly a very basic design for all you beginners. I recommend if you do this, run with a constructor, take Megabase Kyle, take the right commander perk, and then come in here, take the right resources, put this down. This is all you need. Just protect it, bare minimum, and this is all you guys have to do. Well, guys, that's going to end this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you liked this video, hit the subscribe button to my channel, and if you guys also would like to, follow me on my other channels. That would make help me support all my other that would help support all my other channels, I guess. But yeah, I cannot speak tonight. Well, anyways, guys, that'll be all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time on my next live stream or my next YouTube video. Till then, guys, peace out and game on, guys.